Hello, I'm Zach Survivor. Combat is extremely important in Project Zomboid, and in today's video, I'm gonna tell you some tips to help you fight better and survive horde encounters more often. I have 15 tips for you in this guide, and they will help you kill zombies faster, more efficiently, while keeping the combat safer for you. Tip 1. The Conga line strat. I know it sounds funny, but I gave it this name because Conga line is the first thing that came to my mind when I tried to name this strategy. Also, you will remember it easier. The Conga line strat is when you bait multiple zombies into a line so you don't have two of them attacking you at once. Always ask yourself in combat, if I hit this zombie, will the others be able to grab me? If no, hit him. If yes, retreat and bait them in a way so you only have one zombie in front of you while the others are in the back. Keep moving in combat. Never let the zombies attack you from multiple sides, only one. That's the whole point of the Conga line strat. Tip number 2 is zombie juggling. Now, what is zombie juggling? It is when you have multiple zombies chasing you and you're killing them by hitting them in an order, never hitting the same zombie twice in a row. Every time you stun the zombie, he will wait there and the others will take his place. Keep hitting them until you kill all of them. Of course, if you get a chance to hit the same zombie multiple times, you will do that. For example, if the others are dead or laying on the ground, you can either choose to kill that one or to purposefully kill the ones laying down. Number 3, the sneak knife stab. If you sneak up to a zombie and he's unaware of you, you can use a knife to stealth kill him. Make sure to go up close and just hit him normally. Your character should go into a stealth kill animation and kill the unlucky zombie. Tip number 4, hit the head. A lot of you know this, but some people might not. If a zombie falls down, be sure to hit him in the head, not the chest, stomach, legs, and so on. That deals really small amounts of damage. And hitting the head deals really high damage. Sometimes even 1 or 2 shots are enough to kill him. Also, if you stand on top of a zombie, he will not be able to get up. Use this when fighting multiple at once. Tip number 5, defense strats. Now, this is one of my most favorite and most important strats I know. It's the fence or window strat. You see, when zombies climb through fences and windows, they will automatically fall to the ground. You can use this to your advantage when fighting 1 or 10 zombies. Not only the zombie is vulnerable to attacks, he's also unable to fight as he needs to get up. There is only one problem. The zombies have the special lunge ability where they will try to grab your feet. This can be easily countered by either running away or running behind the zombies. If you get overwhelmed by them, jump the fence back and kill the stragglers instead, while the ones that did climb are busy getting up. Mix this up and you will be able to kill hordes in tough situations. It is harder with windows because they're smaller and harder to climb through, and you will be returned if another zombie tries to climb the same window at the same time. This strat needs some practice to be effective, because if a zombie lunges at you and grabs your feet, you will either get stunned for an uncomfortable amount of time or you can fall down, and this can get fatal quickly. So make sure to practice this and using weapons that have the highest damage and speed. Because if you cannot one-shot a zombie 80% of the time, you might get overwhelmed, stunned, and killed. Next tip, which is number 6, we will talk about dealing with mobs of 10 to 15 zombies, how to clear them as safe as possible. My favorite strat is baiting a few of them out while killing them in smaller numbers. Zombies have a line of sight, and if they see you, they will walk towards you, of course, but the others, unaware, will not. So zombies lack teamwork and communication. In combat, you must use everything to your advantage. As some of them approach you, bait them away so the mob doesn't hear you kill them. This would be 1 to 3 zombies at a time. Keep baiting them out and you will be left with just a few of them, and just finish them off. This strat is much easier than taking the mob head on. You can even add the fence strat to kill them even quicker. Tip 7, spears are great weapons, we all know that. They have a chance of one-shotting a zombie and are cheap. But there is a thing that can sometimes mess you up. If you stand in one place and hit a zombie, chance of killing them instantly is higher. That's great. Where's the problem? Well, One of the animations is longer than others and can stun you for a second, and the other zombies could grab you. Same goes with a knife. The animations that are long can stun you, and it will be too late to run away. If you get grabbed, you will get stunned, and more zombies will start grabbing you. You won't be able to free yourself. Which brings us to tip number 8. Dragging down. How does this work? Well, depending on the zombie's strength, if multiple of them grab you, you will enter an animation that cannot be stopped and you will die. Armor won't save you, even if you're not getting any bites or scratches, they will pull you down and you will die instantly. Tip number 9 is about your back and why it's important to keep it safe. You see, if a zombie attacks you from the back, this is something like a critical hit, and zombies are more likely to bite you than from the front. Also, critical parts of the body are also exposed, like neck for example. If you get a wound on your neck, you will bleed extremely fast, and you must bandage that spot immediately or you will bleed out. Keep your back safe by looking around more often, especially in combat. Alright, we got that out of the way, now it's time for tip 10. This one is simple, and it is using spacebar to save the weapon's durability. You can shove zombies, or if the zombie's on the ground, you can press space to hit him with your legs and not your weapon. This will save up the condition of the weapon, letting you use it longer. Use this tip when you're relatively safe and it won't endanger you. You should of course kill zombies normally if there are more coming, but when you have an opportunity, save up the condition of your weapon. Tip 11 is about trees. Remember when I told you about fences and windows and how they're good? Well, trees are bad for you because they block line of sight, while zombies know exactly where you are because they hear you and you won't see them coming. You will also not be able to use your weapons properly around trees because they have a hitbox which can block your hits. Just leave the trees and go somewhere more open to fight, so you can have better view of the situations you're in. Don't get yourself ambushed in the trees, because trees also slow you down and you will trip if you sprint into one. Tip 12 is know when to retreat. Ah yes, sometimes you might get overrun. Don't be afraid to dip and forget about the loot, base, vehicle or anything you're fighting for. Sometimes you just have to fall back and rest. Usually exertion is the main reason of retreating, but it can be other reasons too, of course. Make sure you have an escape plan in combat. Never get yourself trapped with no exit. This is why you should also have multiple safe houses where you can run off to and hide, to rest and rethink your strategy if needed. Tip 13. Turn on all weapon outlines in settings. This might help you especially if you're a new player. What this does is shows you a green outline not only with firearms but with melee weapons, so you will see when you're in range and able to hit the zombie. Tip 14. Manual floor attack or auto detect standing or prone attack setting. Me personally, I have it on automatic and I have no issues with this, although you might like it manual, so try both and see which one works best for you. Basically how this works is if you have the auto detect off, you will have to press this key in order to do ground attacks and hit zombies that are on the floor. If you don't press the key, you will be hitting regular standing zombies. Tip 15 is how to escape or lower the danger of current situation. Zombies have a line of vision. If you break this, they will follow your pathway and eventually lose you. You can use this to escape or to split hordes so you can deal with them in smaller numbers. Any barriers will keep zombies busy. These are windows, fences, barricades, walls and furniture. Zombies are not very smart and get lost easily, so you have to use this against them to fight less of them at the same time. The only strong characteristic of a zombie is numbers. If you manage to break that, the rest will be easy. And now it's time for the tip of the video. Most players know about the character's strength stat, but did you know zombies have strength values too? Opposite the player individual strength, it is global. As you progress and survive long enough, zombies decompose and they will lose strength. This will make escaping grabs easier. It will take them longer to get a good grip and scratch or bite you. It's not a huge difference, but it is something you should know about. Also, your stats help too to not get grabbed so easily. Hope you enjoyed and learned something new. This video was longer, but knowing combat is the most important thing in Project Zomboid because of course, zombies are the primary death reason of most survivors. So knowing how to defend yourself or take care of them safely can mean the difference of life and death. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.